practice described as highly unorthodox and dangerous. It violates electrical codes and poses significant safety risks. National Electrical Code or NEC 300.3 requires grounded conductors to be enclosed within an approved raceway, which BX cable armor is not. NEC 404.2 prohibits the use of BX cable outside of its intended use as a conduit for branch circuits. NEC 300.14 requires grounding paths to be continuous and not altered. There are safety risks. The exposed wire could come into contact with other objects, creating a potential short circuit and fire hazard. If the armor is not properly insulated, it could become energized, posing a shock hazard to anyone touching the box or nearby surfaces. A short circuit on the exposed wire could generate a dangerous arc flash, exposing workers to intense heat and light. Failure to correct this violation could result in code violations, failed inspections, and potential liability for the installer. Electrical fires or shocks could cause serious injuries or even death. Recommended actions are to disconnect and remove the improper installation by immediately disconnecting the power to the circuit and removing the improperly installed traveler. Install proper wiring, such as a new traveler wire within an approved raceway, such as conduit or BX cable. Inspect the BX cable and surrounding area for any additional code violations or safety concerns. If necessary, notify the local building inspector or electrical inspector to ensure compliance with codes. In conclusion, the use of BX cable armor as a traveler is an extremely dangerous and unacceptable practice. It poses significant risks to safety and violates electrical codes. Electrical installations must always be performed by qualified professionals who adhere to industry standards and regulations. The NEC, published by the National Fire Protection Association, is a comprehensive set of standards and guidelines for electrical installations in the United States. It is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and best practices. Understanding and adhering to the NEC is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and preventing hazards. Article 300 covers wiring methods and materials. This article provides general requirements for wiring installations, including conductor types, raceway systems, and installation practices. It emphasizes the importance of protecting conductors from physical damage, moisture, and other environmental factors. For example, NEC 300.4 addresses protection against physical damage, stating that conductors must be protected when subject to physical damage. This can be achieved through the use of conduit, raceways, or other protective measures. Article 310 focuses on conductors for general wiring. This article specifies the requirements for conductor types, sizes, and ampacities. It includes tables that list the allowable ampacities of different conductor sizes and insulation types based on temperature ratings and installation conditions. For example, NEC Table 310.15b16 provides the allowable ampacities of insulated conductors rated up to 2000 volts, based on the conductor's insulation type and the ambient temperature. Article 404 covers switches, switchboards, and panel boards. This article provides requirements for the installation and use of switches, including their ratings, locations, and wiring methods. It also covers the construction and installation of switchboards and panel boards, which are essential components of electrical distribution systems. For example, NEC 404.2 requires that switches be rated for the voltage and current they are intended to control, and that they be installed in accessible locations. Article 250 addresses grounding and bonding. This article provides comprehensive requirements for grounding and bonding electrical systems to ensure safety and prevent electrical shock hazards. It covers the grounding of service equipment, separately derived systems, and equipment enclosures. It also addresses bonding requirements for metal raceways, enclosures, and other conductive parts. For example, NEC 250.4a requires that electrical systems be grounded to limit the voltage imposed by lightning, line surges, or unintentional contact with higher voltage lines, and to stabilize the voltage to earth during normal operation. Article 110 provides general requirements for electrical installations. This article covers a wide range of topics, including workmanship, equipment approval, and access to electrical equipment. It emphasizes the importance of installing electrical systems in a neat and workmanlike manner, and of using equipment that is approved for its intended use. For example, NEC 110.12 requires that electrical equipment be installed in a neat and workmanlike manner, and that unused openings in boxes, raceways, and enclosures be closed. The consequences of violating the NEC can be severe. Electrical fires can cause significant property damage, injuries, and even fatalities. Electrical shocks can also result in serious injuries or death. In addition, code violations can lead to fines, legal liabilities, and the need for costly repairs or replacements. In this specific scenario, the use of BX cable armor as a traveler is a clear violation of several NEC articles. It is not an approved raceway for grounded conductors, it is being used outside of its intended purpose, and it compromises the continuity of the grounding path. The immediate action should be to disconnect the power to the circuit and remove the improper installation. A new traveler wire should be installed within an approved raceway, such as conduit or flexible metal conduit. The BX cable and surrounding areas should be inspected for any additional code violations or safety concerns. It is also important to notify the local building inspector or electrical inspector to ensure compliance with codes. Qualified electrical professionals have extensive knowledge and training in electrical codes and safety practices. They can properly assess electrical systems, identify potential hazards, and perform installations and repairs in accordance with industry standards. Hiring a qualified electrician is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical installations. There are several organizations that provide certifications and training programs for electricians, such as the National Electrical Contractors Association and the Independent Electrical Contractors. These organizations offer courses and certifications that cover a wide range of electrical topics, including code compliance, safety practices, and troubleshooting techniques. Continuous learning and professional development are essential for electricians to stay up to date with the latest technologies and best practices. Here are some additional safety tips to keep in mind when working with electrical systems. Always disconnect the power before working on any electrical circuit. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. Never work on electrical systems in wet or damp conditions. Inspect electrical equipment regularly for signs of damage or wear. If you are not qualified to perform electrical work, hire a licensed electrician. Electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these guidelines and adhering to the NEC, you can help prevent electrical hazards and ensure the safety of yourself and others. Remember that electrical codes and regulations are in place to protect people and property from the dangers of electricity. It is essential to take them seriously and to always follow best practices when working with electrical systems. The use of the BX cable armor as a traveler is a shortcut that can have devastating consequences. It is never worth compromising safety for the sake of convenience. Always take the time to do the job right, and always follow the electrical codes and regulations. This will help ensure the safety and reliability of electrical installations.